Well, Susan, how are you today?
Oh, great, fine, wonderful, fabulous. I've never felt better in my life. And I look pretty good too, don't I? If this isn't my color, I don't know what is. You know what I mean?
How's the job hunt going?
Oh, great. Would you believe I had, let's say, 5 interviews this week?
No luck, huh?
No. But do you know what the real question is? Did you see the season finale of 30-something where Michael almost walks out on hope? Not that I can blame him, but he didn't want to end up like his you-know-who.
Who?
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 Oh, don't tell me this one. I know it. It's a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
A what?
You know that bird they showed on PBS last night? Hoo-hoo-hoo, ha-ha! Hoo-hoo-hoo, ha-ha! It was great, wasn't it?
Did you think about what we discussed last week?
Oh, think. Is that all you do is think you're gonna get a brain tumor, you think so much?
Is that right?
Didn't your daddy ever tell you that?
Let's talk about your dad.
Let's not.
When's the last time you saw him?
Last night, in a nightmare.
Wasn't it last Christmas when you were home from school on vacation?
Yes, I was there. I did it all. I take full responsibility, and I'm so ashamed.
Susan, you're such a challenge.
Thanks.
Come on, sit down. We're wasting time.
All right.
Now, I want to talk about your dad.
Can't we talk about my mother? All my friends get to talk about their mother in therapy. Why can't I?
What happened last time you saw him?
Well, I was coming home from school, and I was pretty excited. Of course, my mom was right there at the door to meet me.
Where was your dad?
He was eating dinner. It was 5:37.
Is that important?
Dinner is at 5:30 sharp.
Why is that?
Because that's what time the cavemen ate. I don't know. But if it was good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
I see.
Yeah, my daddy was always so logical and spontaneous.
Okay.
Well, it was Friday. Meatloaf night. Yes, since time began, Friday nights and meatloaf have always been synonymous. God forbid we'd ever have anything but meatloaf on Friday night.
Okay, it was Friday night.
Meatloaf night.
Right.
Right, except while I was at school, I'd become a vegetarian.
And,
well, my dad thought that was the most asinine thing he'd ever heard of. If God hadn't wanted us to eat meat, he wouldn't have made animals.
And what did you say?
I said, Dad, don't be silly. Just think about it. What's there to think about? God made cows, we eat meatloaf. God made pigs, we eat pork chops. God made chickens, we eat chicken. It was no use.
So did you eat the meatloaf?
I should have. Might have made the evening more salvageable.
Tell me about it.
You are so nosy. Well, they started asking me all kinds of questions about school. How were my classes? Did I like my professors? Had I met any guys yet? What did I do for fun? Had I found a church that I liked?
What?
I should have stopped while I was ahead.
What do you mean?
You see, my parents are very religious. Growing up, we went to church every Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, and every other time the church happened to be unlocked.
Did you like going?
I was okay. Going to church was right up there with personal hygiene. You just did it.
So what happened between you and your dad?
Oh, I should have lied. But instead, I told him I hadn't found a church. Wasn't looking for a church. Didn't want to go to church. Well, you thought I'd become a communist or a mass murderer or something. What do you mean you don't want to go to church? I mean, I don't want to go. What kind of blasphemous talk is that? It's not blasphemous, Dad. I just don't want to go. I don't see any reason to go. What's reason got to do with it? We brought you up to go to church. That's reason enough. No, it's not. I don't even know if I even believe in God. What? Well, while I was at school, I started thinking. I started thinking about God and Jesus and Christmas and Easter, and I don't know. My mind just went blank. There wasn't anything there. Then I realized that God and Jesus and Christianity was all just something that I did, not Understood? You mean to tell me we spent all that money to get you to graduate school to think and become an atheist? No! But if you just talk to me, help me understand.
And did he?
He just walked out of the room. I couldn't believe it. But then I don't know why not. Because there's 3 things you never discuss with my father: meatloaf, religion, and politics. I wanted to yell after him, and I just registered Democrat too, but I didn't want to push my luck.
So how do you feel right now?
Oh, angry, sad, lonely, broken-hearted. Generally pretty crummy. He's so pathetic, my dad. He spent his entire life committed to something that he doesn't understand. Because if he did, he could explain it. And he'd be talking to me. Because you see, I want to believe in God and Jesus and all that stuff, but right now, I just can't.
Every night I say a prayer in the hopes that there's a heaven. But every day I'm more confused as the saints turn into sinners. All the heroes and legends I knew as a child have fallen to idols of clay. And I feel this empty place inside, so afraid that I've lost my faith. Sure.